Tensions between the world's two biggest economies may be easing, at least for now. US President Donald Trump says a fresh round of trade talks with China will be held in London next week. This comes right after Trump's rare phone call with Chinese President Xi Jinping, a move aimed at diffusing a long-running tariff war. The president announced that Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick and US Trade Representative Jamieson Greer will lead the US team in Monday's talks. This will be the second round of talks since both countries imposed sweeping tariffs, with US duties on some Chinese goods once hitting 145%. After temporary relief last month, tensions flared once again, with Trump accusing Beijing of backtracking on a deal. But in a major development, Trump says Xi has now agreed to allow rare earth minerals and magnets to flow to the US, a crucial point in the standoff. While both sides talk of progress, a final resolution remains uncertain. Let's take a listen in.
No, we're very far advanced on the China deal. We wanted clarification. We had to have clarification. We had to have clarification, and that's what we're really having the meeting about. We had a very good talk. I talked to President Xi for, I guess, more than 2 hours. We had a very good talk. It's a complicated deal, but it's a deal that's bring us a lot of money and a lot of everything else, and we get along very well with President Xi and with China.
Next, we move to South Asia, where the UK Foreign Secretary is in India today to strengthen ties between the two nations. Following a historic trade agreement, the visit aims to boost bilateral trade by over £25 billion annually. David Lammy will meet Prime Minister Modi and other leaders to discuss economic partnership, migration and security issues. The trade deal is expected to raise the UK GDP by £4.8 billion and wages by £2.2 billion each year. The Foreign Secretary will also engage with Indian business leaders to encourage more investment in the United Kingdom. Additionally, the visit will address recent regional tensions and promote peace and stability. Let's take a listen in.
The recent conclusion of the India-UK FTA and the Double Contribution Convention is truly a milestone. It will not only propel our two-way trade and investment, but will also have a positive effect on other strategic aspects of our bilateral ties. It would also contribute to the strengthening of supply and value chains. Since your last visit to India, there have been significant initiatives on which both of us have taken, and those initiatives have progressed well. I would single out the Technology Security Initiative, which will enable deeper collaboration in strategic technology sectors of AI, semiconductors, telecom, quantum, health tech, biotech, critical minerals, and advanced minerals.
This comes after a series of agreements to deepen strategic, cultural and technological partnerships between the two countries. The UK is set to launch a modern industrial strategy to make business easier and faster. The visit underscores the commitment to a stronger and more diverse UK-India partnership for the future. Let's now turn back to North America, where a showdown between two powerful figures, Donald Trump and Elon Musk, is now threatening America's space program. The United States president has hinted he may cut billions off in federal contracts to Musk's companies, including SpaceX and Starlink. This comes after Musk publicly blasted Trump's spending bill, calling it an abomination. Trump hit back, calling Musk crazy, and scrapped a planned call. Speaking aboard Air Force One, Trump said he'd look at everything and would only act if it's fair to both Musk and the country. Musk, who once served under Trump, has fired back, even threatening to ground NASA-linked launches. This could push the US to rely on Russia again for space access. NASA is now looking to Boeing's Starliner, already plagued with delays, while the Artemis moon program faces uncertainty. The fallout has hit Wall Street too. Tesla has lost $100 billion in value in just days. And while Trump says he's not thinking about Elon, the escalating feud may have global implications. Let's take a listen in.
President, you posted yesterday that they were to save money, to cancel some of the master's contracts. How seriously are you considering that?
Well, we'll take a look at everything. I think at everything. It's got a lot of money. That gives a lot of subsidy. So we'll take a look at that. Only if it's fair. Only if it's fair for him and for the country. I would certainly think about a deal, but that's...
Honestly, I've been so busy working on China, working on Russia, working on Iran, working on so many. I'm not thinking about it.
Are there any plans to contact?
I mean, I hope he does well with this.
Do you have any plans to speak with Mr. Musk? This was one of your closest advisors.
No, I don't have any plans. Somebody.
We move on once again. The US State Department is considering a